Hello and welcome to your 25-minute yoga for energy boost. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome. If you've practiced with me before, welcome back. In this intermediate sequence, we're going to be practicing a variety of twists, forward folds, and standing postures. If you prefer using props, I do recommend having 2 blocks handy. We're going to place one at the top of the mat and the other at the back of the mat. If you don't have any blocks, don't worry about it. I'll be offering modifications for you. And we're going to begin seated at the back of the mat with the hips stacked over the heels. If a cross-legged position is more comfortable for you, feel free to take that variation instead. We'll begin right away with some gentle movements in the spine, finding seated cat-cows. Place your hands on top of your knees, and as you inhale, pull the belly and chest forward, bend the elbows. As you exhale, round through the spine and straighten out the arms. Inhale for cow, opening the heart. Exhale for cat, round and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale to lift. And exhale, lean back. Continue to move here at your own pace, beginning to find a connection with your breath, just warming up the body. Take one last breath. And then clasp your fingers behind your back, straighten out your arms and press your fists down towards the ground as you lift your gaze and open your chest. Feel a stretch in the shoulders and feel the heart space open and expand. And bring your gaze back down, straighten out the spine and release your hands out in front of you. Come into downward facing dog, tuck the toes and lift the hips up high. Ground down evenly through the hands and feet and relax the head and neck. We'll find some movement here, so as you inhale, come up high on the toes and lift the heels away from the mat. As you exhale, sink the heels back down. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, lift the heels up. And exhale, set the heels back down. Once more on your own, just getting a stretch in the back of the legs, keep the spine long. And then take 2 breaths here in your downward facing dog. And come into 3-legged dog, ground down through your left foot and lift your right leg high. Find circles in the ankle joint, move your foot in one direction and then the opposite. And then find stillness. Step your right foot forward at the top of the mat, come into low lunge. Drop your back knee down, press down through your front foot, squeeze the inner thighs together, and then as you inhale, reach the arms up, shoulders stacked over the hips. Breathe deeply as you gaze forward. Take one last inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right, keep the hips facing forward and open your chest to the right. Right arm sweeps behind you and left arm reaches forward. Keep your balance. Reverse low lunge, right hand comes to the back of the left thigh or your calf. Lean back and reach your left bicep to your ear. Breathe into the side body. Extend the arms back out into a twist and then place your left hand down, reach your right arm up and then press the hips down. Gazing up at your fingertips. And then plant your right hand down, frame your front foot, find half splits. Straighten out the right leg. Right foot stays flexed. Focus on keeping the spine straight and keeping your chest lifted. Think of bringing your belly towards your thigh, feeling that deep hamstring stretch. Now, option to stay here, or you can come into a toe stretch by tucking the back toes under. Slide your right heel back to sit your left hip over your left heel. Again, keep your spine long, and if it feels good, you can fold forward here, leading with your chest. Wherever you are, we'll take 3 breaths here. Lift your gaze, come all the way back up into a lunge. Bend into your front knee, tuck the back toes to come into a high lunge Anjaneyasana. Press the hips down, reach the arms up, palms face towards each other and shoulders relax. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, twist to the right. Keep the hips facing forward, chest opens to the right and the right arm sweeps behind you, left arm reaches forward. Squeeze the legs together to maintain your balance. Reverse high lunge, right hand comes to the back of your left thigh, reach the left arm up and over. Take one last inhale. As you exhale, come into Warrior 2, back foot spins flat, hips and chest open to the left. Arms extend out wide. Palms parallel to the ground. Find a strong, steady stance. Gaze over your front right fingertips. Shoulders stacked directly over the hips. Come back to your breath. Triangle pose. Straighten out your front leg. Lean forward and then bring your right hand to your shin or to the mat. Gazing up at your fingertips. You can stay here or you can find a bind by bringing your left arm around your low back. Maybe the fingertips rest on the right thigh. Come back to your breath as you breathe here, feeling the sensations in your body. Release your left arm up, keep the legs as they are, and use your core to lift yourself back up. Extend the arms, reverse triangle. Left hand comes to the back leg, right arm lifts up and over, big side body stretch. Come back into Warrior 2, bend into your front knee, gaze forward. Extended side angle, right elbow rests gently on the right leg, reach the left arm up and over, ground down through your back foot. Keep the chest open, the spine long. One more breath. Come back into Warrior 2. From here, we're going to come into balancing half moon. If you have your block, make sure it's placed in front of your right foot. Bring your left hand to your hip, walk your back foot forward, bend into your front knee and plant your right hand down. Bring all of your weight forward and then lift your back leg up. Left hip stacked over the right hip, chest opens up to the left. Glutes are engaged to keep the legs strong. Keep your left hand to your hip or extend it up to the sky. Focus on your balance. Breathe. Place your left hand down, remove the block to the side for now, coming into standing split, square off the hips, keep the left leg lifted as you fold over the right leg. Lift your gaze, come into Kundalini's descent, bend into your standing leg and bend your left knee to tap it gently behind the right knee. Pause. Come back into standing splits, lift your left leg again and fold a little bit deeper over the right leg. And then lower into a seated twist, bend your left knee and place it on the ground to the right of your left heel. Lower down into a seat. Right leg is crossed over the left. Ground down through the sit bones, find a tall spine. Place your right fingertips behind you. As you inhale, reach the left arm up, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Come into Gyan Mudra, connecting the thumb and the index finger, and release the other 3 fingers. This mudra helps to facilitate inner wisdom and mental clarity. Gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe into your twist. And then slowly unwind, twist to the left, place your hands down. We're just going to balance out the twist by coming into a mini push-up. So bend the elbows and lower halfway. Lift yourself back up. Plant your hands down all the way behind you. Lift your hips, turn around into downward facing dog. Facing the back of the mat. Take 2 to 3 breaths here. And then we'll find some more movement. As you inhale, lift the heels up, come up high on the toes. Exhale, sink the heels down. Do that twice more on your own. Move with your breath. Pausing in your downward dog. And then come into 3-legged dog. Lift your left foot up as you ground down through the right foot. Find circles in the ankle joint, moving your foot in both directions. And then find stillness. Step your left foot forward at the top of the mat. Low lunge. Drop your back knee down. Press down through your front foot. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Keeping the spine long, tailbone lengthens down towards the ground. Take one more breath. And coming into a twist, keep the hips facing forward and open your chest to the left. Left arm comes behind you and right arm reaches forward. Find your balance. Reverse low lunge. Left hand comes to the back of the right thigh or your calf. Lean back and reach your right bicep to your ear. Breathe into the side body. Extend the arms back into a twist, and then place your right hand down as you reach your left arm up and press the hips down. Plant your left hand down, framing your front foot, half splits. Straighten out the left leg, left foot stays flexed. Focus on keeping the spine straight again. Breathe into the hamstrings. Now option to stay here, or you can come into that toe stretch by tucking your back toes under and sliding your left heel back to sit your right hip over your right heel. And if it feels good, you can fold forward, deepening the stretch. We'll take 2 to 3 breaths here. Allow your upper body to relax. Now lift your gaze, come all the way back up into a lunge, bend into your front knee, tuck the back toes, coming into high lunge. Press the hips down, reach the arms up, palms face towards each other and shoulders relaxed. On your next exhale, twist to the left, keep the hips facing forward, chest opens to the left, left arm sweeps behind you, right arm reaches forward. Reverse high lunge, left hand comes to the back of your right thigh, reaching the right arm up and over. On your next exhale, come into Warrior Two. Back foot spins flat, hips and chest open to the right, and arms extended out wide. Keep your weight even between both legs and rest your gaze out over your front left fingertips. Triangle pose, straighten out your front leg, lean forward, and then bring your left hand to your shin or to the mat. Gazing up at your fingertips, again, you can stay here, or you can find a bind by bringing your right arm around your low back. Maybe the fingertips rest on top of the left thigh. Breathe here. Release your right arm up, keep the legs as they are, and use your core to lift yourself back up. Extend the arms, reverse triangle. Right hand comes to the back of the leg, left arm lifts up and over. Breathe into your side body. Bend into your front knee, come back into Warrior Two. Extended side angle, left elbow rests gently on top of the left leg. Right arm comes up and over as you ground down through your back foot. Keep your chest open. Come back into Warrior Two. From here, we're going to transition into balancing half moon. Place your block in front of your left foot. Bring your right hand to your hip and walk your back foot forward just a few inches. Bend into your front knee and plant your left hand down. Lean forward to lift your back leg up, right hip stacked over the left hip this time. Chest opens up to the right. Keep your right hand to the hip or extend it up to the ceiling. Focus on your balance. Find your strength. One more breath. Plant your right hand down, remove the block to the side for now, coming into standing splits. Square off the hips. Keep the right leg lifted as you fold over the left leg. Crown of the head reaching to the mat. Lift your gaze, come into Kundalini's descent, bend into your standing leg and bend your right knee to tap it gently behind the left knee. And then come back up into standing splits, lifting your right leg up and see if you can fold a bit deeper over the left leg. Lower into a seated twist, bend your right knee and place it on the ground to the left of your right heel. Lower down into a seat, readjust if you need to. Left leg crossed over the right. Find a tall spine. Left fingertips come behind you as you inhale, reach the right arm up. As you exhale, twist to the left, hook your right elbow to the outside of your left knee, finding Gyan Mudra, connecting the thumb and the index finger of your right hand. Gaze behind you and breathe. Slowly unwind, twist to the right, and place your hands down to come into a mini push-up. Bend the elbows. Lift yourself back up. Plant your hands all the way behind you and lift your hips. Turn around into downward facing dog, facing the back of the mat. Take 2 to 3 breaths here. Drop the knees down, cross the ankles and come into a seat with the legs extended out in front of you. Place your hands behind you, shoulder width distance apart with the fingertips facing forward. Ground down through your heels and then point the toes, preparing to come into reverse plank. On your next inhale, press into your palms, lift your hips and press the soles of the feet down into the mat. Keep the core engaged, thigh bones lifting away from the floor and heart lifted up towards the sky. If it feels comfortable for your neck, you can let the head hang back. Feel the stretch in the arms and chest. One more breath. Slowly lower the hips back down. Readjust your seat. Ground down and lengthen through your spine. As you inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, reaching your hands for your shins, ankles, or your feet. Feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring muscles and allow your upper body to relax. With your next breath, slowly lift yourself back up. Cross the ankles and come into a cross-legged seated position. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left knee. Left arm comes behind you. Stay grounded through the sit bones. Lengthening through the crown of your head, relaxing the shoulders. Come back through center, inhale the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand to the right knee, right arm behind you. Come back through center. Rest the hands comfortably on the legs. Close the eyes. Take a big breath in through the nose. As you open your mouth, exhale the breath out. Again, big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Allow your heart rate to settle as you come back to your slow, natural breath. Notice where the body feels tense and see if you can relax in your seat a little bit more. As you begin to soften the muscles, soften the body, feel yourself become fully relaxed. Feel yourself become fully aware. And allow yourself to just be at ease here. Now begin to tune inwards. Notice where the feeling of the breath is most predominant. Whether at the nostrils, at the chest, or at the belly. And rest your attention lightly in just that area. See if you can feel the breath from the beginning through the middle to the end. Notice what sensations arise. Maybe it's tingling, warmth, coolness, or subtle movement. And just be with whatever you are experiencing. And slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the space. Maybe wiggle the fingers or the toes. And with your next inhale, we're going to reach the arms all the way up overhead, palms touch. Exhale the hands down through the heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I hope you feel both relaxed and energized, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.